Live from Hutto Gymnasium in Hutto, Texas, Georgetown Lady Eagle basketball is on the air. This evening, the Georgetown Lady Eagles, who come into tonight's game with a record of 20-9 overall, perfect in the district at 10-0, take on the Hutto Lady Hippos, who are 17-18 and 7-3 so far in district play here in District 18, 5A basketball. Good evening, everyone. Welcome into tonight's broadcast on SHN Sports. Brad Tillery here with you. Nathan Height running the video for us tonight as we are able to bring you a video broadcast on this Friday evening. It is senior night here in Hutto, so the last home game of the regular season for the Lady Hippos. For the Georgetown Lady Eagles, just 2 games to go in the regular season. They will play tonight and then on the road Tuesday at Eastview, ending the regular season. Georgetown's heading to the playoffs. They've already clinched the playoff spot here in the district, and a win tonight will clinch the district championship for the Georgetown Lady Eagles. They are 2 games clear of Eastview and only 2 games to play for Georgetown here going into tonight's game. I mentioned Georgetown 10-0 so far in district play. They have won 7 straight. Their only loss over the last couple of months here actually has been a non-conference game back in December. Eastview is second place at 8-2. Hutto 7-3 coming into tonight's game. Manor, who gave Georgetown all they wanted last Friday night, 6-4, and then it's a big fall off after that. Bastrop at 3-8, Elgin at 2-8, and Cedar Creek at 0-11. So Eastview, who's in second place, they're taking on Elgin tonight. Elgin, I mentioned, at 2-8, and that game being played over at Eastview. Georgetown, well, they're going to try to keep the winning ways going, keep on rolling, and attempt to ruin a senior night here for the Hutto Lady Hippos as these 2 rival schools will go at it. I'll tell you what, these 2 schools have built up one heck of a rivalry on the football field, on the baseball diamond, and we'll see if it's carrying over here to basketball as well on the lady basketball side of things. We're going to step aside, let you listen to the team introductions and the national anthem. When we come back, we'll have tip-off of tonight's game between the Georgetown Lady Eagles and the Hutto Lady Hippos. Glad to have you along here on SHN Sports tonight.
As we honor our country, let me introduce our special guest, Mr. Corey Deneen from Farley Middle School.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now let's go to the starting lineup for your Lady Eagles. Number 22, Samara O'Brien, senior. Number 24, Maggie Ellsworth, junior. Number 25, Gracie Harris, sophomore. Number 32, Jayla Knight, senior. Number 50, Nicole Hampton, junior. The Lady Eagles are coached by Rondo Farley, Katie Youngblood, Tasha Daughtry, Kevin Spurl. And now stand up for the starting lineup for your Lady Hippos. Make some noise. Number 11, Tillery. Senior. Number 12, Kat Olsen. Number 15, Kayla Peterson. Number 21, Akira Kinney. Number 24, Shanae Haynes Wesley. Our seniors are starting tonight. We appreciate everything they've done this past season. The Lady Hippos are coached by Jennifer Hoffman, assistant coach of Swam Floaters, Pete Smith, Kathy Bullock. Our school superintendent is Dr. Selena Estrada Thomas. Our athletic director is Brad LaPlante. Our principal of the high school is Mr. Roy Christian.
Well, the teams have been introduced as we get set for basketball here tonight. Brad Tillery here along with you, the broadcast Nathan Height running our cameras for us this evening as we have a video broadcast on this ball game for you tonight. Here are the starting lineups. First for the visiting Georgetown Lady Eagles, it's the standard starting five. Number 22, Samari O'Brien at guard. Also at guard, 24, Kylie Ellsworth. At the other guard position, Gracie Harris wearing number 25. Jalen Knight in the post and wearing number 32, and number 50 in the middle is McCall Hampton. For Hutto, they'll throw an all-senior starting lineup here on senior night. It's number 11, Tamron Burks. Number 12, Catherine Hosick. Number 15, Kayla Peterson. Number 21, Akira takes possession. We're underway here in Hutto. Ellsworth with the basketball, back over to Harris. Jalen Knight working it around to Samari O'Brien. Coming back to her right. Packed to the corner to Ellsworth. Inside she goes tonight. Looking for a quick basket. She kicks it back out. Ellsworth setting the offense. And a 3-second violation called on Jalen Knight. That'll be the first turnover of the game as Hutto will get possession. Inbounding the ball. Hutto with the ball. Georgetown with the full court press. Stolen away by Ellsworth. She'll look inside tonight. Quickly going up with it. And she's fouled. Jalen Knight will head to the line. Foul goes against Akira Kinney, her first of the night. And for the first time tonight, Georgetown will head to the line and a chance to take a quick lead here in this ball game. Georgetown really struggled last week to get going early. First shot for Knight off the back iron, no good. Second one for Jalen. That one also out, no good. Ball being batted around, taken out by Hutto. They got a break going the other way. And it's stolen away, looking for the streaking Shanae Haynes Wesley. Here comes Georgetown back down the court. Hampton with the ball at the free throw line. Kicks it out to Ellsworth on the wing. To the baseline. Hampton with a move. Inside, off the glass. No good. Gets her own rebound. Back up. That one's in. And Georgetown has the first point to the game. McCall Hampton putting one down. Here comes Hutto the other way. Ball being thrown up court to Shanae Haynes Wesley. And it goes off of her hands, but a foul called against McCall Hampton, her first of the game. Hutto to inbound the basketball here. It comes in to Kayla Peterson. Out to Tamron Burks, driving to her right. Being guarded by three Eagles. Ball loose, she picks it up, stolen away. Good play by Gracie Harris. Here comes Ellsworth the other way for Georgetown. Driving to the baseline, to the glass. That went off the iron, no good. Hutto comes away with the basketball. Tamron Burks walking it up the court, being double teamed in the backcourt. Over to the corner now for Hosick. She'll drive off the bucket and in. That drops. A foul called against Samari O'Brien. And 2 points on the board for Hutto and a chance for them to take the lead here. She'll have one shot. Will Hosick going for the old school three-point play. Catherine Hosick drops that one in, and Hutto takes the lead. 3-2 your score, just a minute and a half into the ball game here. Ellsworth on the right wing, kicks it over to Harris, now to Hampton. Back to Ellsworth, drops it down to Jalen Knight. Cross-court pass to O'Brien. Three ball on the way, no good off the back iron, rebounded out by Hutto. Coming the other way, Akira Kinney. Pulling up for three now. Burke, she drops one in from long range, and it's 6-2, Hutto Hippos. Harris to O'Brien on the wing. Cross-court pass to Ellsworth. Back to Gracie Harris in the corner. Ellsworth making a motion with the right hand, trying to set a play up. O'Brien with the basketball now. to Harris. Drops it inside, down the baseline. Hampton spins around one defender, gets tied up on another in the baseline, and a foul called as McCall Hampton was going with the aggressive move. And check out Kayla Peterson there for Hutto, coming up a little bit limp. A little gimpy there. She's going to be subbed off the court rather, and Deshaia Williams will come on. 6-2, Hutto leads early. O'Brien inside to Hampton. She'll shoot for about 10 feet. No good. Long rebound, and it's corralled down by Hutto's Williams. Going the other way quickly to Hippos. Dropping one, a little floater. Tamron Burks, no good, too strong. Jayla Knight comes away with that rebound. There's Samari O'Brien. Over to Knight. She's got Ellsworth on the corner if she wants her. Finds her. Ellsworth, 4-3. No good, too strong. Knight, though, grabbing her own rebound. Goes up, and it's just off the front iron. No good there. Tamron Burks spinning away from a defender. Drops it into the corner to Kinney. Inside that ball goes to Williams, and she puts it off the glass and in. And Georgetown coming out a little sluggish tonight, 8-2 after 3 minutes of play. This is a team Georgetown beat 63-28 just a few weeks ago. Ellsworth inside tonight. Back out. 3 ball on the way from Gracie Harris. That's no good. Rebounded out to McCall Hampton. Ellsworth driving into the baseline. Little floater. That one will kiss off the rim and drop in. 8-4. Hutto's lead is 4 now. And a foul call on Samari O'Brien. Catherine Hosick was trying to get around her. O'Brien looked to be holding her ground there. But they will call the blocking foul. And O'Brien will be subbed off after 2 fouls on her. Here comes Maya Perry in. Georgetown's depth taking a little bit of a hit tonight, too. Mackenzie Mouton, who usually plays in place of Hampton in spells, not dressed for the game tonight. And a travel called here against Hutto. Hutto wearing the white jerseys, Georgetown in the dark black and gray jerseys. Ellsworth on the right wing with the basketball over to Gracie Harris. Inside she goes to Hampton, and she dribbled it off the baseline out of bounds. Hosick to inbound. You would expect Jade Smith, who looks to be checking in, to see a little more playing time tonight with Mouton out. Shot on the way from just inside the arc from Williams. No good off the front iron. Ellsworth quickly going the other way. She'll have to slow it down. Hutto did a good job getting back on defense. Cross-court pass to Maya Perry. Back to Gracie Harris to the corner for Ellsworth. Inside it goes to Jayla Knight. She puts it off the court. They give her 2 shots. Little surprised they didn't call that foul on the floor, but said they got her going up for the shot. Okay. Jayla Knight goes to the line for 2. First one is good. Call Hampton coming out of the ball game. We'll see Jade Smith for the first time tonight. Coming in for Hutto as well, Manuela Shamba. In for Akira Kinney. Second one from Hampton, also good. And the score is now 8-6. The Lady Eagles down by 2 here with 3:46 to go in the first quarter. Pressuring the basketball in the backcourt. Georgetown comes away with a steal. Maya Perry with the ball. Picks up her dribble. Jayla Knight wanted it down low, but I think Perry actually didn't see her in enough time. Perry with the ball in the corner. Over to Harris. Inside it goes to Jayla Knight. Tries to get it back out to Harris. Knocked away, but Harris corrals it. Here comes Perry. Now driving inside Ellsworth. Drops it to Smith. Back out to Maya Perry. Faking a pass. This time lets it go to Ellsworth. Ellsworth dribbles it off her foot, and she will foul Shade Haynes Wesley. And actually, that's pretty smart foul because Hutto was going the other way on a break. Allie Isbell comes into the game for the first time tonight for Georgetown. She checks in for Maya Perry. Ball to the corner for Shamba for Hutto. Cross-court pass. Hosick puts one up for 3. In and out. Rebounded by Isbell. Back up the court, Georgetown goes. Here is Gracie Harris pulling up for three. Good, nothing but net. Gracie Harris barely made the net move as that one came down from the heavens, and Georgetown's back up by a point, 9-8. 2:38 to go here in the first quarter. Driving the lane for Hutto. Nice little Euro step, and in and out. A rebound goes to Hutto, and a foul called on the Hippos as Tamron Burks was called on a foul. Haley Smith checks into the game now for Georgetown. Lady Eagles up by a point, each team with 4 fouls already against them. Allie Isbell. 3 ball now to Gracie Harris. Drops in another one. That didn't touch a single piece of rim. Back-to-back threes for Gracie Harris, and it's 12-8 Georgetown. Jade Knight nearly stole that one away. This time she knocks one down. Coming away with it there, Gracie Harris, and no foul called, and that will actually go out of bounds off of Harris. So Georgetown's energy and tempo look to be picking up here late in the first quarter after starting out a little sluggish. Cross-court pass for Hosick. Inside it goes to Williams. She'll put it off the glass and in. 12-10 now. Georgetown's lead cut back to 2. Entertaining first quarter. Here's Haley Smith on the wing. Back to Gracie Harris. Inside it goes to Jade Smith. Out to the wing. Isbell fakes a shot. Now puts up a 3. No good. Good fake there by Allie, though. Rebounded out by Hutto. Up the court comes Shamba. And her pass inside is deflected away by Jalen Knight. Hutto will keep the basketball inbounding from underneath their own hoop. McCall Hampton checks back into the game, and Knight will get a breather here in the final minute and 31 seconds of the first quarter. Ball inbounded to the tall Deshia Williams. Now driving the lane, off the glass and in for Hutto. That was Tamron Burks putting one in, and it's a tie game once again, 12-12. Allie Isbell on the wing. Cross-court pass over to Haley Smith. Smith with her headband. Looks up, finds Isbell. Inside to lane, Jade Smith. Pulls up from 14, no good. Knocked back out to her, and she will push it out to Gracie Harris, who sets the offense back up with 1 minute to play in the quarter. Driving in, Haley Smith. She finds a wide open Allie Isbell. 4-3, nothing but net. Allie Isbell rattles one home, and it's 15-12 Georgetown. Hutto coming the other way. Here's Shamba. That went off the front iron for Williams. No good. Foul called inside on the rebound, and it goes against Hutto, so Georgetown will keep the basketball. 37.37 seconds to go in the first quarter. Georgetown up by 3, and a timeout called by Hutto. Entertaining first quarter here tonight in Hutto. Georgetown last week against Manor only managed, I think, 39 points. If I'm not mistaken, it was the final point count for Georgetown. Hutto, remember the first time these two teams played, Hutto only put 28 on the board. Georgetown won that one by 35, so the Lady Hippos seem to have found something in the game tape, pressuring the basketball and forcing the action a little more up and down the court. Georgetown having to adjust here early. Haley Smith to inbound for Georgetown. She does so to Kylie Sander, who we see for the first time. Time called. I don't know if the Hutto bench was ready to go there. Oh, let's try this again. Sander gets the basketball. Coming up the court. Out to Isbell, back to Sander. Across the way, Haley Smith driving. Little scoop shot, no good. Rebounded out by Shamba. Coming quickly the other way is Hutto. A hard drive by Burks, no good off the glass. Scramble for the ball, and I think they're going to call a kickball against Georgetown. So Hutto keeps possession with 18.7 seconds to go in the quarter. Ball inbounded to Burks. She will drive the baseline, and she dribbled it off the end line. 16.4 seconds to go in the quarter. Georgetown with time for another shot. Sander pushing it up the court. Looks to the corner for Isbell with 10 to go. Finds Hampton. Back over to Smith. 5 seconds to go. To Sander. 2 seconds. Shot gone away by Haley Smith off the front iron. No good. And that will end the opening quarter. So after 8 minutes of play here in Hutto, the Georgetown Lady Eagles lead by a 3-ball, 15-12 over the Hutto Lady Hippos in an entertaining opening frame. Georgetown down as many as 6 points to start this game. It was 8-2 Hutto. But the Lady Eagles ending the quarter on a 13-4 run to retake the lead and control of this game. Remember, a win tonight for Georgetown locks up a district championship. Just one more game in the regular season to go for Georgetown. That'll be Tuesday night at Eastview. Georgetown's undefeated so far here in district play, looking to stay that way. And there's really two things on the line for Georgetown over the next few nights. It's not just tonight if they win the district, but you got to think they win tonight, they're going to want to take on Eastview on Tuesday for the undefeated district championship. Something to be said to go undefeated in district play. It's not easy to do, folks, especially when you do a true double round robin. Everybody gets to play each other twice. That game tape that gets on there, it's harder to see, harder to adjust. We saw what Manor did last week in the second meeting with Georgetown. Hutto with the ball to start the second quarter, down 3. Cross-court pass here to Wesley. Back out to Burke. She drives to her right against 2 defenders, no good. Rebounded, though, by Hutto. That one no good. Too strong from Williams, and out the other way comes McCall Hampton. Haley Smith with the basketball. Cross-court pass to Allie Isbell. She'll fake the shot, try to get it into Hampton. It's knocked away. Haynes Wesley kicks it up to Burke. She'll pull up for 3, no good. Rebounded by Jalen Knight. And Jalen will slow it down here. Gracie Harris with the basketball, looking to the bench and gets the play. Haley Smith to her left, over to Harris. Gracie inside to Jalen Knight. That shot no good from the free throw line. A tie-up inside, and a foul called against McCall Hampton on the rebound. I thought for a second they might call a jump ball there, but instead they said she fouled Catherine Hosick. Hosick inbounds, and Hutto will bring the ball up the court against Georgetown's full court pressure. That was nearly a travel there from Shamba. Instead, she'll drive to the hoop, put it off the glass. It's in with the harm. So Shamba will head to the line with a chance for the three-point play and a chance at tying this game back up. McCall Hampton back out of the game. Jade Smith checks in for Georgetown. Manuela Shamba. Shot puts it up, and it's in. And we are tied once again, 15-15 your score. Hutto showing a 2-3 zone. Haley Smith over to the corner for Allie Isbell. Inside to Jalen Knight. That's off the glass, no good, but that's the right play for Georgetown against the zone. Burke's going the other way with the basketball. To the corner for Hosick. Inside, that one goes to Shamba, knocked away. Ball loose and off of Hutto, so Georgetown will take possession. Last possession for Georgetown, even though Knight was not able to convert the layup. That's how you beat the 2-3. You go to the middle of the court, around that free throw line, and drive inside. Spread everybody out. Here's Gracie Harris over to Allie Isbell. Inside it goes, that to Jay Knight, off the glass and in. Beautiful play and a gorgeous pass to find Knight. Or excuse me, to find Smith. 17-15, Georgetown retakes the lead. 3 on the way from Hutto, that no good, too long, but rebounded by Williams. Burks with the basketball, has that one knocked away. Williams picks it back up, over to Hosick. Drives, kicks it to the corner, and it's blocked by Jade Smith. Smith doing her best Dikembe Mutombo impression, knocking that one into the front row. If there was a front row behind the basket. Hutto keeps the basketball. 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Georgetown up by a bucket. To Shia Williams. Over to Hosick. Driving to the lane against Smith, and a blocking foul called on the shot. Jade Smith Actually, they're going to call that one on Jalen Knight for the foul. So Catherine Hosick, a senior, drops the first one good. Hosick, her second one, also good. And we are tied once again. Here's Gracie Harris up the court. Over to Isbell on the wing. Harris in the corner. Still playing against that 2-3 zone of Hutto. Hutto outstretching those arms, trying to take away the passing lanes. Isbell from the wing. 4-3, no good, a little too strong. Good rebound inside by Jade Knight. Back out to Haley Smith. That one for three, off the back iron, no good. Hutto with the rebound. Shamba pushes it up the court to Burks, who loses her dribble. Got a little too wild there, a little too fast. Couldn't keep possession. Georgetown with the basketball. Gracie Harris finds Allie Isbell on the wing. Jade Knight really doing a strong job in the middle, setting picks, opening up lanes. Isbell passes up the three, goes inside to Smith, who finds Knight, and that was in for a bucket. Tell you what, Jade Smith's playing a strong game here in the first half. Doing a little bit of everything. Rebounding, scoring points, dropping passes inside. Georgetown leads by 2 once again. Jade Smith on defense and forces the travel against Deshia Williams. Akira Kinney checks back into the game as Tamron Burks will come out for Hutto. 4:45 to go in the opening half. Georgetown up by 2. Gracie Harris over to Haley Smith. Allie Isbell now. Harris on the corner. Back to Isbell. Harris, inside it goes to Knight. That was knocked away, but Georgetown's able to keep possession. Haley Smith. Back to Isbell. Georgetown needs to set some picks and free up some folks coming out of this zone. Just moving the ball around the perimeter won't do it. That goes to Knight. Back to Smith. 3 on the way, no good. Nothing but air there. Good effort by Jalen Knight to try and throw it off of a Hutto defender, but she was shielded from doing so. Exactly halfway home here in the quarter, 19-17 your score. Georgetown leads here in the second. Akira Kinney with the ball for Hutto. Over to Deshia Williams. Now Shade Haynes-Wesley. That went inside. Beautiful pass and dropped in by Manuela Shamba. Good ball movement from Hutto there. And a beautiful cut from Shamba to get into the lane. Tied once again at 19. Haley Smith. 3 ball now from Gracie Harris. She's already hit 2. That one tried to bank in, couldn't get it to go. And there is Jade Smith again, knocking one away and coming down with a basketball. Georgetown with an extra possession. Gracie Harris. Back to Allie Isbell. Driving to her left, kicks it back to Harris. That 3 on the way, drops in. Beautiful shot from Gracie Harris. Her 3rd tray of the night. And Georgetown leads by 3 again, 22-19. This one ripped away by Jalen Knight. Going the other way quickly, Haley Smith driving to the lane. And that one's no good. A little too soft and off the hands of Smith as well. So Hutto takes possession as Maya Perry checks into the game for Georgetown. 2:48 to go in the opening half. Catherine Hosick walks it up the court for Hutto. Passes over to Kinney. To her right she goes for Haynes-Wesley. Now to Williams. Setting up the defense, or setting up the offense rather. Georgetown playing a man-to-man. Hosick with the ball. Over to Kinney. Haynes-Wesley. Hosick now. Hutto's kind of running a little bit of a weave at the top, just trying to free someone up. Long possession here for Hutto. Akira Kinney, around the pick she goes. Drops it back to Haynes-Wesley. Now to Kinney. Inside, to Williams. Good ball movement from Hutto. That one will bounce in softly off the rims. Manuela Shamba gets one to go. And for the third time tonight, Hutto gets a chance at the old school three-point play. Shamba's shot, no good. And coming away with it is McCall Hampton. Gracie Harris to the left for Allie Isbell. Three ball on the way for Gracie Harris, drops in. 4 threes in the first half for Gracie Harris, and it's a 4-point lead for Georgetown. Akira Kinney to the corner for Shadeo Hines-Williams. That's Shamba, no good, off the front of the iron. Coming away with it, Maya Perry. Pushing up the court, she'll slow it down now. Looking for help. Gracie Harris to Allie Isbell. Back to Harris. Isbell now. 1:13 to go in the opening half. Isbell. Cross court to Harris. Inside it goes to Jade Knight. She'll shoot from just inside the free throw line. No good. Rebounded, though, by Hampton. Put right back up and in. 27-21, Georgetown with their largest lead of the evening. Shaddai Haynes-Wesley. Akira Kinney now. 43 seconds to go in the half. To the corner for Williams. Williams fakes, drives, now goes inside, and a foul will be called as Haynes-Wesley went up with the basketball. Foul called against, I believe, well, they said 20, but I think it's against Hampton because I don't see a 20 on the court. Should be 2 shots. That one is in. 27-22, 34.15 seconds to go in the first half. Second shot on the way for Haynes-Wesley off the back iron, no good. Hampton comes away with a rebound. Plenty of time for Georgetown to settle for one more shot here in the final or in the half. Isbell on the wing rather. She'll take a quick three and it goes. Allie Isbell getting in on the long rain action. That's it, I believe, 5 threes here in the opening half for Georgetown. 30-22, 13 seconds to go. Kinney. Back to Haynes-Wesley. She'll shoot one from deep. No good. Ball loose. Come down with it for Hutto. Another three on the way. And Shamba is fouled going up with the shot with 2.7 seconds to go in the half. Foul called against Maya Perry, and Shamba will get 3 at the line. Shamba drops the first one in. Two more for her at the line. The ladies can rest on this one. 2.7 seconds to go. So Georgetown will have just enough time to get one more shot off before the half if they can get it into a decent position as Shamba drops the second one. Her final of 3 on the way here. She makes, that one rattles out. Coming down with it, Hampton. She'll throw one up from about 60 feet. That's short. And that will end the opening half here in Hutto. So your score after 16 minutes of basketball, the Georgetown Lady Eagles are 16 minutes away from a district championship. They lead Hutto 30-24. We're going to step aside here on SHN Sports for halftime. Back in just a few minutes with the second half of action tonight. Stick around here on SHN Sports. Well, back in Hutto for half number 2 of tonight's game between the Georgetown Lady Eagles and the Hutto Lady Hippos. Georgetown on top 30-24 after an entertaining opening 16 minutes. But Georgetown comes in now 16 minutes away from a district championship, 10-0 in district play, looking to go 11-0 tonight, and the win tonight would lock it all up before the season finale on Tuesday at Eastview. Georgetown will inbound the basketball to start this second half. McCall Hampton doing the duties. Georgetown moving to your left now as you watch on your screen. Here's Kylie Ellsworth to the corner. Gracie Harris looking for another 3. She hit 4 in the first half. That one too strong. Going the other way quickly, Hutto. Haynes Wesley with the ball now to this corner. Burks driving in off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Hutto. That one no good as well from Williams. And a foul called inside against Tamron Burks. So Georgetown with the basketball. 30-24 your score. As we play half number 2 here, Gracie Harris looking to the bench for the play call. Moving to her right to Ellsworth. Harris down to the baseline. Cross-court pass to Samari O'Brien there. Now to McCall Hampton. Another cross-court pass. That's Ellsworth. She shuffled her feet, and that'll be a travel. Ellsworth had a wide open look if she wanted the 3. Passed it up, trying to drive into the lane. Double team on the corner now for Georgetown. Haynes Wesley dribbled out of it. Now a baseline shot for Hutto. No good. Williams missed there, and Hampton comes down with a rebound. Samari O'Brien on the wing. Inside to a streaking Hampton down the court. She goes through 2 defenders. That one bounces off the rim. No good. Other way we go quickly. Tamron Burks takes it all the way home. And those are the first points of the half for either team. It's a 4-point lead for Georgetown, 30-26. Kylie Ellsworth dribbling to her left. Back to Gracie Harris. Harris had 12 in the first half, all on 3s. Harris back to Ellsworth for 3 on the right side. No good. Hampton, though, with a strong rebound inside, gets tied up, and she's fouled. Jade Smith will check into the game. She had a really, really strong first half for Georgetown, doing a lot of subtle things well. Gracie Harris in the corner. There's Samari O'Brien to Hampton. She'll shoot from the free throw line. That's no good. Good look, though, from McCall Hampton. Burks picked up her feet. She traveled, trying to avoid a defender. Allie Isbell will now check in for Georgetown. It's senior night here in Hutto, so the final home game for the Lady Hippos. Kylie Ellsworth across the court to Allie Isbell. Hutto staying in the 2-3 zone that they played the entire first half. Back over here to the left wing for Gracie Harris. She'll fake a pass, had a look, lets it go. Instead, finds Ellsworth, who sets up a play, putting one finger in the air with the left hand. Gracie Harris to her right around a pick. Back over to the corner for Ellsworth, faking a pass. Back to Harris. This is good defense by Hutto here, forcing Georgetown out of their comfort zone. Long possession for the Lady Eagles. Now they find Harris in the corner for 3, no good. Rebounded the other way we go. Tamron Burks quickly. She'll pull up from the free throw line. That is good. Bouncing off the front iron and the glass and in. 30-28. 2-point ball game here. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. To the corner. Gracie Harris drops it to Jayla Knight. She'll dribble down the baseline, and up she goes. She's fouled on the way up. It's 2 shots. And I'm sorry, that was McCall Hampton, not Jayla Knight. So Hampton will get 2 shots as Jayla Knight will check back into the ball game here for Georgetown after the first one. Opening free throw, no good. Couldn't get the roll as Knight checks in for Smith. Hampton with a few dribbles off the court. Her second one drops through. 31-28 your score. Georgetown leads. 5 minutes even left in the third quarter. Passed over to Haynes Wesley. This one inside it goes to Williams. And a ball a little too strong on a pass from Williams to Shamba, who was streaking down the court. Georgetown with the basketball. Gracie Harris slowly comes up the court for the Lady Eagles. To the corner it goes for Ali Isbell, cross court. Gracie Harris looking inside to Hampton, has it knocked away and going the other way all alone. Tamron Burks, she'll lay it up, no good. Couldn't complete the fast break. Here comes Georgetown. Slowing up the ball game now as Georgetown sets up the offense. Hampton over to Ellsworth, driving the right to the baseline. Into Jalen Knight, just inside the free throw line. She shoots, it was too strong. Shamba. Now Kinney. Back to Burks, and Hutto will set up the offense. 4 minutes gone in the third quarter. 3-point lead for Georgetown here as the Lady Eagles pressure the basketball, knocked away from Burks. Now to a wide open Deshia Williams. That rattles out. McCall Hampton pulls down the rebound. Kylie Ellsworth. There's Hampton driving through the lane. Up and no good. Jalen Knight, though, pulls down the ball before it goes out of bounds. A three on the way from Ellsworth. Also no good. Ball loose. And a good box out and rebound from Manuela Shamba of Hutto as she's able to come down with the basketball. Time now called by Hutto. 3:26 to go in the third quarter. 31-28 the score. Georgetown hanging on to a 3-point lead. The Lady Eagles really just not able to pull away tonight like they have been in the past. Remember, just a few weeks ago over in Georgetown, the Lady Eagles beat this same Hutto team by 35. In fact, that night Hutto only scored 28 points the entire game. So a much improved game plan and a much improved effort tonight from Hutto against Georgetown. Always tougher to beat the team the second time you see them. And some major adjustments have been made here on the road, or at home rather, for the Hutto Lady Hippos as they are playing tough with Georgetown tonight. You could tell too, Georgetown, listen, a little bit of that depth inside with Mackenzie Mouton not playing. That little extra, Mackenzie's tall. She's 6 foot down there. That one extra person that you could sub in and out with Jalen Knight and Jade Smith and McCall Hampton. And remember, McCall's wearing a knee brace on the left knee as well. The right knee. It definitely has an effect in the way Georgetown's playing tonight, going a little smaller than usual and some extended minutes for Hampton and Knight especially, and Jade Smith's getting extra minutes tonight too. That one knocked away by Knight, but Hutto comes down with the ball. Haynes Wesley to the side for Williams on the baseline. Back out to Haynes Wesley, dribbling to her left, kicks it out. Settling down now, here's Burks to her right, driving the lane, and she tries to go up with it, but Knight knocked it away. Good defensive play by Jalen Knight. There goes Knight, down the baseline, kicks it to Ellsworth. To Knight, she'll go up with a shot, blocked, but a quick pass over to Hampton, driving to her left. She'll take it up, no good, and a foul called on McCall Hampton after the ball had come off the glass and into the hands of Deshia Williams. Jade Smith checks back into the game for Georgetown. 2:45 to go in the third quarter. Not a whole lot of scoring here in the third quarter after both teams put the ball in the bucket in bunches early. That one stolen away into the basket by Jalen Knight. Here comes Ellsworth. Kicks it back out to Sander. There's Ali Isbell in the corner now. Kylie Sander. Back to Isbell. Hutto still playing the zone, kind of a modified zone now. Pulling up double teams when they can. Sander shoots for three, no good. Rebound goes to Hutto. Coming the other way with it, Burks goes into the lane, and a blocking foul called on Kylie Ellsworth. Georgetown fans not happy with that one. She looked like she had position under the basket, but call goes against Georgetown. Third foul so far, second foul against Georgetown here in the half. 3 against Hutto. 2 minutes, 8 seconds to go in the third quarter. That one good on the inbound play. Jeshia Williams drops it home, and we're back to a 1-point game. 31-30 Georgetown. Kylie Ellsworth to her right. Cross court to Isbell. Dangerous pass, almost knocked away, but Isbell able to get down with it. Now she shoots up a three. That is no good, in and out. And Georgetown's shooting has gone cold here in the third quarter. Just 3 points coming out of the locker room so far here for Georgetown. Burks over to Kinney. Back to Burks. To Williams. Cross court, Kinney. Inside it goes now to Shamba. Williams faking the pass. Slowing it back to Tamron Burks. Trying to set up the offense for Hutto. She picks up her dribble, finds a cutting Kinney. Haynes Wesley comes out. Ball knocked away, but Kinney gets the basketball back. Tamron Burks to her right. Good little drop pass to Haynes Wesley, who drives. That one's blocked inside, but Hutto comes back down with the basketball. Now the shot up, off the board, no good. Rebounded by Hutto, no good as well. Williams could not get the second shot to go. Sander back down the court. 45 seconds to go in the third quarter. Ellsworth from the wing, 4-3, no good. Chasing it down in the corner is Jade Smith. She couldn't get to it in time. It's out of bounds off of Georgetown. 39.2 on the clock here in the quarter. Hutto inbounding. Akira Kinney. Inside it goes. Little wild shot there from Hutto, no good, and a foul called inside. That'll go against the Lady Hippos. Kylie Ellsworth had positioning. 26.7 to go. And I do not have a clue of who's checking into the game for Georgetown because she's not on the roster. I apologize, folks. I've had this roster for about a month now. It's been accurate, and now I don't know. Georgetown driving to the left, pulling up. Ellsworth drops it in. Good shot for Kylie Ellsworth, and one that Georgetown desperately needed. 33-30 Lady Eagles, but Hutto going back down the court. Tamron Burks draws the foul after going up with a shot. 4.7 seconds to go in the third quarter, and she'll go up for two. Tamron Burks' first one, off the iron, no good. It was a 6-point game at the half. Hutto has definitely cut into the lead and will do so by the end of the quarter with just a shade over 4 seconds left. Burks' second one drops in. 2-point game, 33-31. Georgetown may have a chance of getting one more off. Long pass into Jalen Knight. She will pull up for three. That's no good. Rebounded by Georgetown. Also will not get off in time. And that ends the third quarter. We've got 8 minutes to go left in Hutto, and man, have we got a good one. 33-31 your score. Georgetown leads. The Lady Eagles just one period away from a district championship. However, the Hutto Lady Hippos are putting up one whale of a fight tonight. Back-to-back Fridays for Georgetown, where they are in a dogfight on the road. Last week it was at Manor in a game that, quite frankly, folks, we said it on the air last week, Georgetown was a bit lucky to survive with a late foul, double technical call against Manor that swung the game in the final minute. And here tonight, we go into the last quarter of play with the Georgetown Lady Eagles leading by just 2. It was a 6-point lead at the half, so Hutto able to shave into that by 4 points. Georgetown's had the lead most of the night. They've gone back and forth a little bit in the second quarter, but Georgetown went on a bit of a run, and since then have really owned the basket or controlled the basketball game. But you could feel Hutto's defense on the zone really getting to Georgetown there in the third quarter. It'll be Hutto basketball to start the fourth as they break their huddle to our right. Kinney inbounds the ball for Hutto. She does it to Haynes Wesley. Kira Kinney Back to Shadiah. That one pushed out of bounds as Jalen Knight was able to get her hands on it. They were looking for Tamron Burks in the corner. Here is Tamron Burks. Over to Kira Kinney. That now into the corner. Manuela Shamba. Inside they go to Williams. Good pass inside to Shadai Haynes Wesley. She'll put it off the glass for 2, and we are tied at 33. Gracie Harris, 4-3. That one's short, no good. And Hutto will get the basketball. Hutto's got some really good ball movement tonight. Down low especially. Time called by the referees. I'm not sure what they're looking at. And possession's going to be given to Georgetown. Apparently the ball was tipped on the shot. That's what's being told by the referee to the Hutto coach, Jennifer Hoffman there. So the referee came in and gave possession to Georgetown on the tip shot. Jalen Knight. Here's Allie Isbell now. Kylie Ellsworth to Isbell. Finding Knight at the free throw line. Gracie Harris shooting up another 3. That one no good. Knight with the rebound. Goes back up between 2 defenders and lays it in. Good, strong move by Jalen Knight. Georgetown back on top by 2. Taking advantage of the extra possession there. There's a shot from about 12 feet. No good. In and out from Manuela Shamba. Georgetown going the other way. Here's Gracie Harris looking to the corner for Isbell. It's knocked out of bounds by Tamron Burks. Georgetown keeps possession. 6:43 to go in the ball game. Georgetown up by 2. Gracie Harris to Ellsworth. She'll shoot a quick 3. That one off the back iron, no good. Jade Smith going up for the rebound, and they'll call her for going over the back. Hutto with the basketball. As Georgetown will check in a couple of new players. McCall Hampton and Haley Smith coming in for Allie Isbell and Jade Smith. Hutto will walk the ball up the court here. Tamron Burks with it. She picks up her dribble. Over to Kira Kinney. Now to Shia Williams. Back to Burks. Able to dribble it off the court. Save possession. Tries to find Kinney. She does so. Kinney to her left. To the corner now for Shamba. Kinney settling the offense down to the corner. Shamba, and the pass was a little too tall for Manuela. Off of her hands, and Georgetown takes the basketball. 6:05 to go in the game. Gracie Harris to the wing for Kylie Ellsworth. Into the corner. Haley Smith now. Cross court we go. There's Gracie Harris. Loses the basketball, able to regain possession quickly. Now Ellsworth. Knight looking for position inside. She can't do so. They've got her 3 guarded. Haley Smith, though, in the corner for 3. Wide open, no good. Long rebound, and Georgetown comes away with it. Gracie Harris slowing the game back down to Ellsworth. Steps up, Haley Smith to her right down the baseline, and she drug her foot as she picked up the dribble. Traveling called against Georgetown. Possession goes to Hutto. Tamron Burks over to Akira Kinney. On the right side, back to Burks. Burks shooting up a long 3, in and out. And a rebound goes to Haley Smith. There's Gracie Harris with the left-hand dribble. Inside it goes to Jalen Knight. She had Harris on the wing if she wanted it. Instead finds Haley Smith. Smith faking the shot. Now to the baseline. McCall Hampton goes to work, puts one up. No good, but she's fouled. Call will go against Deshaia Williams, and Hampton will head to the line for 2. McCall Hampton's first shot is no good, in and out. Catherine Hosick checking back in for Hutto here. One of the seniors on senior night. Hampton's second one drops through. 3-point lead now for Georgetown, 36-33, 4:42 to go in the ball game. Little bounce pass over to Hosick. Inside it goes to Williams. That's off the glass in. Good pass from Catherine Hosick. It's a 1-point game. Once again, 36-35. Kylie Ellsworth on the wing. Into the corner for Haley Smith, and a 3-second violation called against Georgetown. I think they got McCall Hampton on that one. Lady Eagles clinging to a 1-point lead, 4:18 to go in the ball game. Inside the pass goes to Williams, stolen away by McCall Hampton. Haley Smith has it to Gracie Harris. Now Kylie Ellsworth driving. Back to Harris, inside to Jalen Knight. She'll drive into the baseline, kicks it out to Smith. 4-3, no good. Rebounded out by Hutto. Shamba coming the other way with a high dribble, but able to get away from the defenders. Kinney with the basketball, back to Manuela Shamba. Kira Kinney fakes the pass. Around her left side she goes. That's off the hands of Hosick, and Georgetown comes with the basketball. Good defensive effort from Jalen Knight to distract Hosick. Block the vision just enough. Jade Smith coming back into the ball game for Georgetown. Looked like Allie Isbell checked in as well. 3:30 to go. 1-point lead for Georgetown as they try to lock up a district championship. Isbell into the corner. Ellsworth now to Isbell. Cross-court pass, stolen away by Hutto, going the other way, Manuela Shamba. A one-on-one chance, and a foul called against Gracie Harris. It looked like she might have gotten all ball there, but instead, foul called against Georgetown. They'll call it for 2 shots, and Manuela Shamba will head to the line and a chance to give Hutto the lead. Shamba with her first one on the way. It's good. And we are tied. 36 all, 3:09 to go. One more to go for Shamba. Second one, also good. And Hutto has the lead for the first time in the second half. Second straight Friday, we're going to have one come down to the wire, folks. Here is Allie Isbell into the corner. Gracie Harris with the basketball. Over to Ellsworth. Back to Isbell. She'll shoot for 3. It's good! Allie Isbell with a big 3 with 2:45 to go. Georgetown back on top by 2. Here comes Hutto. Hosick inside with the pass to Shamba. She'll lay it off the glass and in. And we're tied again, 39 all. What a game we got here. 2.5 to go. Gracie Harris with a hard pass. That's stolen away by Hosick, and a foul called, but a good foul for Ellsworth there because Hutto was breaking away on the fast break. Georgetown has fouls to give. That won't put them at the line, and that is a smart foul. Tough break for Hutto, but it does mean it takes away the fast break, and now Hutto has to play a full offensive possession. $39 all, 2:23 to go, and we got a timeout called by Hutto. Folks, this is a good ball game here tonight. Glad to have you along on SHN Sports. Brad Tillery here with you. Nathan Height running the camera for us this evening. Glad we could bring you to this one live and in color. Sorry about the issues we had last week. We know the game was on delay here on SHN, as we had some technical issues just getting up and getting the live stream going, but we were able to at least get it on that night up on the web. But tonight, coming live, and I don't know if we're going to have Tuesday night's season finale on or not. We'll find out. Have to work with Rob Hipp. Unfortunately, I won't be here. I got work commitments to handle. But once we know everything after Tuesday when it comes to playoff time, we'll certainly do our best to make sure we continue with the Georgetown Lady Eagles and their playoff run. 39-39 here tonight, though. Georgetown and Hutto all tied up with 2:23 to go. Georgetown's perfect district record is in jeopardy. Ball in to Hosick on the corner. Now to the other corner from Noella Shamba. She'll drive the baseline all the way through and under and back out. Shamba at the three-point line to Hosick. 2 minutes even left to go in the ball game. Here's Haynes Wesley. Now Hosick. Shaddai Haynes Wesley to Catherine Hosick. Inside the ball goes to Jeshia Williams. That's off the glass. No good. And Williams will be called for over the back. That is textbook over the back on the rebound there. 1:51 to go. Tie ball game. Georgetown now with the ball. The next foul for each team will put the other in the bonus. Gracie Harris on the baseline. Passes out to Allie Isbell. Kylie Ellsworth now, who made some big shots late last week. Here's Isbell for three. No good, short. And Hutto comes away with a rebound. Driving, Manuela Shamba. A little Euro step, no good. And coming away with it, Allie Isbell. 1:17 to go. Tie ball game. Gracie Harris over to Isbell. She's being guarded closely by Hosick. Isbell now driving all the way to the hoop. Off the glass, no good. Coming away with it, Hutto. And a foul called, and that will send Manuela Shamba to the line. Foul called against McCall Hampton. 1:02 to go. A 1-and-1 opportunity for Shamba, and timeout called by Georgetown. This is why you can never let past performance predict exactly what's going to happen, because, like I said just a few weeks ago, Georgetown beat this same Hutto team by 35. Tonight, a tie ball game with 1:02 left. Back-to-back Friday nights that we will go to the final minute in a dogfight. If Georgetown is not able to come out of this with a victory, depending on what happens tonight, they still could win the district tonight, but it's likely that Eastview is going to be victorious. And Georgetown will need a win at Eastview in that case Tuesday to take the district. If they win tonight, they take it right now. Shamba with a 1-and-1 opportunity. Her shot is off the back iron, no good. Rebounded out by Allie Isbell. 1 minute to go. Georgetown with the basketball. Remember, no shot clock. Georgetown can hold this for the final shot of the ball game if they want. Gracie Harris dribbling around. Looking to go inside. It goes to Hampton. She shuffled her feet and traveled. 43 seconds. 39-39. Georgetown has really struggled on offense here in the second half. They have just 9 points since the break. Here comes Catherine Hosick with the ball for Hutto. To Shia Williams. To Hosick now. Almost fouled. She's in the corner. Williams. And a travel called on Jeshia Williams. She drug her pivot foot after taking the basketball. 28 seconds to go, and Georgetown will get another opportunity. Here we go. Gracie Harris looking to the bench for the call. Ellsworth with it on the wing. Now Jalen Knight at the top of the key for Allie Isbell. Jalen Knight driving down the lane, kicks it to the corner. Harris for three, no good. Rebounded by Hutto, going the other way. Here's Haynes Wesley to the left wing. 8 seconds to go. Ball knocked away from her, and a kick ball. Georgetown gets the basketball. 5.8 left on the clock. Timeout called by the Lady Eagles. Georgetown with the rock and a chance to win it. A kick basketball called. The lady with the ball, Haynes Williams, kicked the basketball off of her foot. 39-39. Remember, if either team fouls on an offensive possession, they're both in the bonus now too. So if you're Georgetown, you can be aggressive and go to the hoop. A lot can happen. 30 seconds here to the timeout left, 39-39. Georgetown will have 4.9 seconds to work with to try and steal it here tonight. This has been a fun one, folks. Glad to have you along. Glad you're stressing out along with us. 5.8 to go. 5.83 if you want to be exact. Georgetown will inbound, but they have to do so from the backcourt. You would imagine Hutto's going to pressure this a little bit and try to force Georgetown onto a few dribbles. Don't give them a clean inbounds here. Ball goes into Isbell. 4 seconds to go. Driving now to Jalen Knight. She'll shoot for three. No good, and we are going to overtime. 39-39 your score. Hutto comes back down 6 at the half. Georgetown only puts up 9 points in the second half, and it's 39-39. We'll play more. 4 minutes back on the clock. Georgetown got a look. Jalen Knight was wide open for three there and just could not knock it down. Well, the foul situation stays the same, so any fouls from now on, we will have at least a 1-and-1 opportunity. Georgetown with 7 fouls against them tonight so far in the second half. Hutto with 6. So the next foul against Hutto puts Georgetown in the bonus. Georgetown coming out of the huddle. And it will be the original starting 5 out there for the Lady Eagles. Not the case for Hutto, as Shamble will take the tip here against McCall Hampton. Hampton with a clear height advantage here on the jump. We're going the right way. And the tip goes to Hampton. Kylie Ellsworth settles the basketball down. Gracie Harris with the ball. 3:50 to go as we have 4 minutes on the clock in OT. Samari O'Brien to the wing. Harris thought about the three and gives it up. Inside we go. Hampton with a strong move. Back outside to O'Brien. She'll shoot up a three. Bottom! Beautiful shot from Samari O'Brien, and it's 42-39 Georgetown. Catherine Hosick on the wing. Back to her she goes. She'll shoot a three. That one no good, too strong. Rebounded by Georgetown. Hampton comes away with it. Gracie Harris with Georgetown up 3 here in OT. To the corner. Cross-court pass knocked away. It was intended for O'Brien. And the ball out of bounds off Samari O'Brien. Wow. It looked like Catherine Hosick went behind O'Brien and punched it out, but they will say it's off Samari. 42-39, Georgetown fans not happy with the call. Hutto with the basketball. Got to move on now. Pass goes to Haynes Wesley. Now to Shamba. She goes up strong and is fouled by Samari O'Brien, and Manuela Shamba will head to the line for 2. Shamba with a few dribbles, and her first shot is no good, too strong. O'Brien checks out, Isbell back in. Big three from O'Brien has given Georgetown a 3-point lead here in OT. We have 1 minute gone, 3 left to go. Second one from Shamba, rattles out. Still a 3-point lead for Georgetown. Ball goes inside, now back out to Isbell. Wide open look for 3, Allie Isbell no good. Long rebound though, picked up by Georgetown. Allie Isbell back with the ball to the baseline. Strong move by Hampton, takes it up, no good. Rebounded out by Williams of Hutto. And a pass and a travel against Hutto. I thought they might have called a foul against Georgetown there, but a travel called against Hutto. 2:36 to go in overtime. Gracie Harris. Now over to Ellsworth, who picks up her dribble. Cross-court pass to Isbell. She'll shoot another 3. That one off the iron, no good. Long rebound. Harris scrambling for it. On the court she goes, and it's out of bounds, and the basketball goes to Hutto. Samari O'Brien checks back in for Georgetown. Inbounding now, Hutto with the ball. Here's Tamron Burks, excuse me. Burks to the corner for Shamba, trying to drive the baseline, and a blocking foul call on Samari O'Brien. She looked like she might have had position there. Instead, it's going to be a 1-and-1 situation for Hutto, and one more foul against Georgetown will put the Lady Hippos in the double bonus. O'Brien out, here comes Haley Smith. 1-and-1 here for Shamba. She missed 2 the last time she was at the line. This time she gets the first one to go. 42-40 now. Georgetown up 2, 2:12 on the clock here in overtime. Shamba's second shot, also good. 42-41, Georgetown up by a point. Haley Smith, long down the court to McCall Hampton. Looking for somewhere to go with the basketball. She's able to find Ellsworth in the corner. Smith wide open on the other side of the court, but Ellsworth couldn't get it to her. Here's Jayla Knight driving, loses the basketball in the lane, and we got a jump ball. And the possession arrow goes the other way to Hutto. 1:55 to go in overtime. 42-41, Georgetown clinging to a 1-point lead. Tamron Burks to the right. Goes inside to Williams. Almost lost possession. Instead, she finds Haynes Wesley, who tries to drop it back to Williams in the lane and stolen away by McCall Hampton. Good read by the center. Gracie Harris to Samari O'Brien, who has the only points for Georgetown in the overtime. The 3 to start on the first possession. Shot from the free throw line. Good. McCall Hampton gets one to go. And Georgetown's lead back at 3. 44-41 now. Going inside, Burks lays one off the glass and in. Hutto back quickly with a bucket, and we're a 1-point lead again. Now a foul called against Hutto. Catherine Hosick will be whistled for it, and that'll send Samari O'Brien to the line for a 1-and-1. Samari at the line. Georgetown's not going to set up for the rebound on a 1-and-1 here. And the first one just goes in. Thought about coming out, instead stays home. O'Brien with her second one. And she knocks that one through. Georgetown back up by 3. 46-43. O'Brien with 5 of the 7 points in overtime for Georgetown. Burks goes inside to Shamba. She'll put one off the glass, too strong. Williams comes down with the rebound, turns around off the glass, no good again. Hampton comes down with the rebound. 55 seconds to go. Georgetown leads by 3. And they could force Hutto to foul if they want to. Hutto trying to go for the steal. Hosick almost got it away from Harris. Double teaming now. Over to Jalen Knight. Gracie Harris with the ball on the wing. Jalen Knight now. Georgetown trying to play keep away, and there's the foul against Hutto, and it goes against Catherick Hosick, sending Ellsworth to the line for a 1-and-1. It's a big free throw for Kylie Ellsworth. If she can make it, Georgetown will lead by 2 possessions. 30.3 on the clock, and Hosick is fouled out. Ellsworth made some big free throws last week for Georgetown. They need her again tonight. Her first one is in. That is a giant point for the Lady Eagles. It's now a 2-possession game with a shade over 30 seconds to go. Second one drops in as well. 5-point lead now, 48-43. Hutto with the ball. Coming up the court, they need points quickly. Kinney tries to find Burks in the corner, and it's pushed out of bounds by Samari O'Brien, so Hutto will have to inbound from a tough spot. Right in the corner. O'Brien guarding the inbound pass. Hutto gets it in safely. Hutto doesn't have time to pass it around. Burks driving. She'll throw one off the glass. No good, too strong. Williams gets the rebound, puts that one off the glass, back in. 48-45 now. 11 seconds to go. Hutto's not fouling. Ellsworth back to Harris. Into the front court for Knight. 5 seconds to go. And timeout called by Georgetown. 4.8 seconds left on the clock. That's all that stands between the Lady Eagles and a district championship. It has been a whale of a game tonight, folks, here in overtime. Georgetown really struggled in the second half, scoring just 9 points in the third and fourth quarters. They have matched that point total here in OT. All credit tonight to Hutto for the fight they are putting up, though. Georgetown probably just going over what to do and who they want the ball in the hands of with 4.8 to go. 48-45, Georgetown leads. Timeout is over. Georgetown and Hutto both coming out of their huddles. You got to imagine Hutto's going to pressure the basketball here. .83 seconds on the clock. Samari O'Brien will inbound for Georgetown. She'll be guarded by the tallest player on the floor for Hutto. That one tipped off the hands. Gracie Harris able to come away with it. She's fouled with 3.2 to go. So Harris will get a 1-and-1 opportunity. This first one, if she can get it to go, we're pretty much in the ball game. Harris drops it home. And that likely seals up the district championship. Second one for Gracie. Off the iron, drops in softly, 50-45, Georgetown leads. 3.2 on the clock. Hutto dribbling it out. They'll take a wide open three. No good. And ladies and gentlemen, the Georgetown Lady Eagles have clinched the 5A District 18 championship topping a game Hutto team tonight by a final count of 50-45 here in overtime. What a ball game we had here on this Friday night, but Georgetown has clinched the division, or the district rather, and will have a #1 seed heading into the playoffs in just a couple of weeks. One more game left in the regular season here on SHN Sports for Georgetown. It'll be Tuesday night against the crosstown rival Eastview Patriots. That game will happen at 7 o'clock at Eastview on Tuesday. Thanks for joining us, folks. For Nathan Height up here on the broadcast booth, Brad Tillery saying thanks so much for coming along with the ride tonight. Georgetown coming away with a 50-45 victory in overtime. Once again, they have won the district championship here in District 18, 5A. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great one. Be safe out there. And take care, everybody.